has rained. Hopefully the rain stays away or out. I think it will. They're going to be good boys. They're going to have a good report when we get home today. I think I'm right. I think I'm right with them. We started off down here, walk behind those dogs. A lot of dogs. But they were fine. Oh my goodness. What has happened here? Has nobody picked up after their dogs? That's terrible. We're gradually catching up to the puppies. I think this is good for them though. They're not pulling. We passed one dog very successfully. It was a small one. Come on. What do puppies that go for their walks? And they're cute. They're doing very well on their walk so far. Very good. So much better. I haven't had a dog in close range, which is deliberate, just to make them see puppies, and well, them both. But they're being good boys. This is a lovely walk. Couldn't walk all the way out in the breakwater, unfortunately, because it goes into quite close quarters. We're not ready for that yet. Whereas this path is quite wide. When we can pass successfully here, especially a big dog, then I'd probably venture out on the breakwater again. Very well overdue to roll out the mat and do a bit of stretching. It is made. Probably not very well, but it's made. I've collected the towels, but I'll switch them over a bit later on. Dobby's still doing his cleaning and mopping. I'll put some washing on. And I'm going to get my breakfast out. I've got chia pudding I haven't had taken out of the fridge yet. And I want to get vegetables air frying and chop up some dog vegetables. And then probably have my breakfast and then get into my weekly cleaning. Well, I've had my breakfast, a cup of tea, watched a few videos on YouTube and just started working on editing one. Well, not started editing, I just was editing one. I started on early this morning, but I'm going to get up and go and finish off in the kitchen. And then I'm going to grab my duster and do a little bit of my cleaning. I've changed things now. I think I talked about that last week. So I'm just distracted by bits of carrot all over the floor because I was chopping up carrot. So of course the dogs had to eat some carrot, but they've left a bit of a mess. So we need to grab the vacuum and vacuum through again. And I don't think Dobby, I don't know what happened to him in the kitchen today, but there's bits of stuff everywhere. I think he might have got stuck on the rug or something and spat out stuff. I don't know. But I can fix that up easy, no worries. And yeah, just trying to get a bit of cleaning done. I'm feeling tired, so I need to be careful with my fibro. My heels still drive me crazy, so I'll just see what I can get done. But as you guys know, I think I explained last week, I've just taken my weekly home cleaning, reset, whatever you want to call it. And I've just even bare bones did even more than what it was. And it's definitely more achievable because I've had to do other things. So, and I think it's all that needs done. Just the two of us living here, we don't create a lot of dirtiness, I guess, in the house. So I'll pray for him a little bit for you. Now, I am doing it. But I've stood up and walked around though. I don't know I will do much with my heel. Oh gosh, this is so annoying. What happened in here to Dobby today? They didn't come in the kitchen, but he should have. Oh, I don't know. I don't. Okay. Oh my God, take the bin out as well. My vegetables should be done now. Yeah. Oh, I might have got a little bit burnt. Tastes good though. Oh, and the washing's got to be hung out. I'll just do bits and pieces, I think, and then I'll see how my foot's going. Maybe as I do a bit, it'll calm down. I'm gonna make some chia puddings too for the next couple of days. Go find my video, my little camera, my little Osmo, so I can film for you. I can't remember where we ended up the other day, what I showed you, but as you can see, this kind of area is tidy. Bed's partly tidy. Kevin just didn't quite finish it off. That's a bag of rubbish and those things Kevin's got to take into the office to return. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of washing. I've already grabbed bits and pieces. Oh, okay, I see. Mr. Kim has done a wee and a poo out there. Oh my goodness. I don't know why he won't go on the grass. That's probably from yesterday by the looks of things. Okay, I'll go and clean that up. And we don't know how we get him to go on the grass. I think the grass is a bit small for him. So, but I mean, it should be. He's not that big a dog. All right, anyway, I'm going to bring in a bit of washing and hang out the bit of washing. And then I'll leave that for Kevin for now. We're getting there. And it's actually, this zone for this week is this room outside, which as you can see, besides Chewy's mess, the Frangipani's leaves need picked up and whatnot. And then I can also work in here. Oh gosh, there's another poo out there. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I don't know why this started all of a sudden with him. What was I saying? Got distracted. Try and keep that out of your view. You don't need to see that. Yeah, then my travel, I had an idea for my travel stuff. I should be getting my order from IKEA. Should come tomorrow. Is that for here? That's for the laundry. Oh, I can do it here anytime. Anyway, it won't be tomorrow. It'll be the next day, probably Wednesday and Thursday. I had an idea to how to sort this room out better, and just I don't do a lot of cleaning in the bathroom, obviously. So I'm going to cook up some potatoes for lunch, and then while they are cooking, I take about 20 minutes. No, anyway, I do actually. Between 15 and 20 minutes. I'm going to grind up some of my flax seeds to pop in the fridge so I can make up, or add them to the chia puddings that I'm also going to make up. And then, if I've got time, I'm going to pull the fridge out and vacuum there. I left the vacuum out, so I could do that, and maybe wipe down the fridge as well. But my heel spur, it's really painful, especially when I first get up. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I really thought when I had the injections, that would be that. Oh, has anyone else dealt with heel spurs? Anyone got any advice for me? So frustrating. They say recovery between 6 and 12 months. But that's kind of, I thought, without any intervention. I had the shockwave therapy and the injection now. So annoying. I want to be able to go on walks. It's not fair. I'm have to contend with my fibro. But I don't have any damn heel spur. Anyway, well, I'll do the potatoes first and get them cooking. I'm just doing 3 because I've got 3 left. I won't be eating 3. My dogs will help me eat some. Eggs that are pretty old. I wouldn't give them to Kevin. They're from the end of March. so like 6 weeks out of date. And I know eggs are very precious at the moment, so I'm going to cook them up for the doggies and they will think it's Christmas. That's done. I've dished up the dog's dinners. All I need to do is to wipe down the benches and clean the sinks, but I'm going to leave that one a bit later. I am going to work on my puzzle for half an hour or so, well, as long as the dogs will let me, and then I'll take them for their walk. It's only just after 3, but they seem to think it's time to go, because over the weekend we were going at 3, but Kevin's at work today, so we'll go, 3:30 or 4, but we'll see. I'll do some puzzling. And then I've left the stuff out. I can wipe that over at any time, even while watching TV. So I'll get that done tonight. I feel pretty accomplished, and I've started writing up, doing some descriptions for some of the things I'm selling on, going to sell, try and sell, hopefully sell on Depop. I'll give it a little go. If it doesn't work, I'll just donate them, because that's all I was going to do in the first place. Because, yeah, what stuff I bought for Alaska, I'm getting rid of first. Just got home, so not too much jigsaw puzzling done, but that's okay. He went to work early, and we've both been up really early. I don't think I ever said I was been awake since about 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh, man. You got a new present.
Oh, that's to replace something. It's not a new present. That's to replace something I left in Charleville.
Well, you got...
Just getting ready to head out on our morning walk. Puppies are all loaded up. I'm all loaded up to carry so much stuff. I've got my water bottle in there as well. Anyway, we'll head off. Hopefully Kevin was going to come with us. He's working from home, but then there's some emergency at the New Zealand site, so he's dealing with that. So I'll just head out with them now. Hopefully the forecast is no rain. Has been. It is wet out there, but the forecast is no more rain, so let's hope for the best. On our walk, kind of made it down to where the breakwater starts, a little bit further than yesterday. That's the breakwater straight across there. But actually, we might stay here. Some puppies are going to come past. We'll do some training, but yeah, they've been good. So only one dog so far. Good boy, Coda. You saw that one, didn't you? Put my phone down so I can focus on these puppies. Tell how big these fish are, but they're pretty decent size. Probably 30 centimetres, 12 inches, something like that. A whole lot in there. Oh, good morning. I'm starting the vlog. Well, kind of a bit later. I know I did film a little bit of our walk, which went very well. I've just had a bath. And I'm going to get my breakfast now. Got on washing, I've done towels, and now my sheets are on from the other day. It's grocery shopping day, but I don't know what to do because my heel is giving me a lot of grief still. So I don't know what to do. I am going to bring my doctor, try and talk to my doctor about my heel. Like, is there anything else we can do? Because I just want to walk without being in pain. I wouldn't have thought that's too much to ask, really. It's like, really, really frustrating. I mean, I've lost weight. I know I've still got more to lose, but you know, there's no guarantee that he'll still be any better, even with more weight loss. You know, I'm a bit hot because I just had a fairly hot bath. Anyway, so you can see it's sort of, it's gone sunny outside now. It was supposed to be raining again, I believe, but who knows? Who knows what the weather is doing today? I think it's a bit like that. Last time I looked, the forecast said rain in a few hours. But anyway, I'll go my breakfast. Ouch. And then just to move my foot, he was very sore. So I don't know what to do about groceries. I don't know, just to drive over and do them and then come drive back. I mean, it saves a bit of walking, but is it worthwhile? The slight hassle of loading in and out of the car. Oh, I'm warm, so I've got to cool down. I haven't been thinking, oh, actually, what I'm going to do. I don't think I need anything desperately today, so I can probably even leave it, but it'll probably be the same tomorrow. So who knows? And I don't think I ever told you, I was awake at 2:30 yesterday morning and 3 o'clock this morning. Because I went to bed so early both nights, and I'm crashing out early. And then getting up early. I don't really mind. 3 o'clock's a little bit early. 4 o'clock I think's okay. I'd quite like to get up at 4. But 3 is a little bit early. But I'm still kind of getting the sleep I need, I think. Well, I'll catch up, or I'll crash one night, and probably tomorrow I'll just sleep in, and then I'll lose my morning time, which I do like having my early morning time. Fortunately, not only do I still have a sore heel, I've got fibro pain. So I'm not going to get groceries right now, maybe later. Kev's just doing work on the couch. He's going to have a blood test soon. Oh, I guess I might just make a little list of things that we need. Like, I know the dog evening treats, we're out of them. So I'll make a little list of a few things that I might need to make tomorrow night's dinner as well, and we'll just get that. See again in a day or two, I guess, how I'm going. Yeah, it's a bit weird because I had such, I went for the walk this morning. I was feeling good on the walk, except for my heel, but yeah. But I did research. I suddenly thought, I wonder why my heel's so bad, because I don't think it should be so bad, but it could be from fibro. The fibro pain could be exasperating the pain that I'm feeling, or exaggerating the pain that I'm feeling, whatever along those lines. Anyway, and it also did say that fibro's got a strong fibro and plantar fasciitis have a very strong correlation. So there's that as well. So I don't know. Do I just persevere with this? I do not know. I don't know what to do. It's been weird. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not feeling good anyway, so I'm not going to get the groceries right now. We've got some things up on... Oh, someone's already hearted it. Up on Depop. So let's hope that I can sell some things, and then that will at least help pay for all the new winter clothes I needed. And if it goes well, I'll do some more. Let's see how that goes. I'm not sure what these boys are trying to tell me at the moment. Kevin's gone out. I think that's what they're not happy about. Oh, geez, I didn't realise it was past lunchtime. Anyway, got my order from IKEA. This is all our containers for the laundry. I also ordered some cushions for these chairs. That's the problem when you order online, and silly fibro brain me. I mean, I measured everything else. Didn't think to measure the chair. So obviously they are going to have to go back. They're only $10 each, but we'll send them back. That was a big fail. And the afternoon walk. Oh no! What? My earring fell out and fell down the crack, of course. I'm in Alaska. Of course, I couldn't have landed on the board. I had to go straight down. Okay.
I don't know if you can get... Is it concrete down there?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't think they were super expensive, but
You can get under it.
Was that one of them?
They were super expensive.
Hun?
Everything you buy is...
I don't think they were super expensive. Just of all, they could have landed in the middle, but no, I had to go in a hole. I felt it fall out, but I wasn't quick enough to realise what was happening. So I haven't got groceries today, but that's just we're just gonna go and get what a few things we essential need that we need, and I'll do a pickup order for tomorrow. But the dogs are doing good. I passed a few puppies, and for the most part, unless we muck up and don't see the dog, they're doing good. What am I after? Greenies are on sale, so I might get some greenies or the whimsies maybe. We usually get those ones. It's quite a full moon tonight. It's behind the cloud right now. Geez, already 8:30. As predicted, I had my catch-up sleep this morning and I didn't wake up till 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's a bit of a catch-up for me, particularly after the 3 a.m. starts. 5 a.m.'s better. Sadly, my fibro pain's a bit up there today. So far, my heel spur's not too bad, but I did order my groceries last night, so they'll be available between 9 and 10. So I best get these puppies out on their morning walk. I think we're going to do their inland walk today because there might be some dogs, but it's just a different area. I'm ready to walk somewhere that I haven't walked for a while. I don't quite want to do the other side because I possibly could, but I'll wait, maybe do that one with Kevin sometime. We have done a bit of that walk lately, but I can't do the breakwater, which is what I'm really wanting to do because I haven't been out there for ages. Probably like over a month, long time. I'll head inland and we'll do a little inland walk because that's nice too. And see what's happening over there. Probably not much. Not much changed in the winter. It'll be interesting to see the spring around here when everything starts to flower again. Though I'm actually amazed by what is some of the really tropical summer flowers are still going strong. And then all the bottle brushes, and that's probably about it at the moment. Yeah, anyway, I'll go and do that. I don't want to do that because I'm sore. I'll do that and I'll get my groceries and hopefully I'll feel a bit better later on and I can do a bit of food prep. I want to make some dinner for tonight. I'll definitely do that, and maybe a soup, lentil soup, and a few other things. But if I don't get to them today, it doesn't matter. So here we go. We're out for our walk. It's my fibro pain's a bit better now. I'm up and moving. My heel spur is sore. I don't know what we're going to do about that one. I think I'll make a doctor's appointment and go and discuss things with. I'll see if I can do a phone appointment. Would be better because I don't really need to see her. Nothing to see. See what options we have for anything else. They are doing so good. What a difference a week makes. Considering I was like distraught this time last week, pretty much, I think. I mean, they just walked, that Alsatian just walked past them, and they definitely would have barked at that dog before. But they've been very good puppies. Oh, we just got back from our walk, and the groceries are ready, so we're going to head straight back out. I've changed the dogs into their car harnesses. Got my Holken so I can bring stuff up. And we'll go down, we'll drive over and pick them up. that time of year again where I have to wear my little hair turban to dry my hair. Because I'll have damp, wet hair at the back on my clothes. Anyway, probably not there on for too long. You can probably guess I went and had a shower. I was going to sit down and have my breakfast, but I thought I'll just get my shower, get myself dressed, and then I'll have a nice long sit now. I've got groceries unloaded there. I just put the freezer stuff and the fridge stuff away. I'm not going to do a haul today. Just, yeah, minimize time on my feet. So I'm going to make a cup of tea, sit down and have, yeah, I'll probably sit for like an hour or so, even longer if I need. Heel's going okay at the moment, but I don't want to push in. I just want to get dinner made before I have my lunch. Very sad they haven't had my favourite gyozas for quite some time. I don't know what's going on with that, whether they're not going to stock them again. So I ended up buying a different brand in frozen ones. I think I've tried them before and wasn't as keen, but I'm not sure, not 100% sure it's the same brand. I think it might be a different brand actually. So I'll give them one a go. But sadly, I didn't stock up on the other ones that I really love. So I been out for a few weeks now. I like to have them on my Monday lunch. If you've been here for a while, you probably know that. It's my Monday treat. Anyway, I've got my chia pudding to have. I need to make up some more of them. I'm just doing 2 at a time because I know some days I will just feel like something warm, like some toast or a veggie patty wrap or roll or something. So if I just make the 2 up, then I don't have to have it every day. But it's been warmer at the moment, so I'm quite happy to have them. And I bought through my nail polish remover. I took off 2 nails. I'm going to take the rest off and take my toenail polish off because it just really needs to come off. So I'll sit and do all this, and then I'll get it back in the kitchen and finish off. And I've also got a load of washing on too, so I wanted to hang that out at some stage. I am up limping around. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. I reckon this is more painful than it's ever been, my heel. Oh, it's so painful, oh my gosh. It does get a bit, once I'm moving around it's not so bad. Anyway, just coming to check my sheets to see if they're dry. Oh, they're not dry. I've got my washing to hang out. Maybe I can pop them in the dry just to... It's hard to know whether they're just cold or they're not dry yet. Maybe just throw them in the dry just for half an hour or so. I think that'd be better than, and then hang my clothes out rather than put my clothes in the dryer that are much more wet. The bed's almost cleared, isn't it? It's almost done. It's almost. I might actually find a little box or a tray or something. Oh, I feel a bit wonky. And put Kevin's stuff in it. And then I discovered that, actually I saw him today, I went to have a look when we were going on a walk, where there are some clothing drop-off bins, and it's just in the car park, the outdoor car park for the supermarket. So, because that's what's mainly in those over there. It's mainly clothes that aren't worth doing anything with. So I can do that next weekend. That'll be great. And I'll just have a little box for harder things and I'll just accumulate that and I'll get rid of that eventually as well. Okay, I've gotten that all hung out. So I've done some towels earlier. I had planned to do some hand washing. I was just going to put it into a bag and pop it in the washing machine on a delicate cycle because I've got a bit, and just because I couldn't bother to hand wash it, really, I guess is the truth. But then I could actually do it and bring out my clothesline that's at the back, pop it in the sun there. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow because I've opened the door up. It might, with a bit of breeze, a little bit of a breeze, not much so, and a bit of sun, I'll get the afternoon sun. But it doesn't get a lot of sun, so things are just taking that a little bit longer to dry. So I'm not sure if this will be dry by tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, I might do that hand washing in the washing machine, or I might even hand wash it tomorrow. We'll see. Probably not though, just because it's cold and yeah, see there's a little bit of a breeze, they're blowing. So I'm hoping those things will dry off. You can see Coda's made himself quite at home out there. It's found a little nesty spot. Well, Chewy can go out at the moment. I have blocked him from going out because he's been... But Pooh's the one thing on the deck, but he started weeing on the deck as well. So close his door, but then and now this one's open so he can actually go out again. Alright, we'll see. Okay, let's go. He might not think to go out that door. He probably will though. He's not that silly. So I'll pop the sheets in there for a big bundle of This is my hand washing that I've got. So it's all summer stuff except for these pants. Well, they're still lightweight pants, but I've still been wearing them at the moment. That's why I thought I might just pop it all in the machine and we'll see. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. So these are the tub baskets that I got that are going to go up here. So Kevin's already started a box of one of his things, and I thought he can have that area stuff that we don't need to access very often, but we can utilise that storage area. So that'll be good. We'll do that sometime. I might just untangle this while I'm here. Why I don't like putting these. I've forgotten why I didn't like putting them in the dryers, because they get very rumpled. I haven't finished unpacking all the kitchen stuff. I've done some, as you've seen, but I think I better get dinner made. If I don't get that done before lunch, we know it's not likely to happen. Now I've got to find, I think I've got the recipe over here. I think it's pretty easy. It's rice and bean casserole with sweet potatoes. So just got to read through the recipe and see what's what. Oh, I think it all just cooks in a thing together. Make roast the potatoes first. Then you do the rice. Oh gosh, this could be a fiddly one after all. I should have realised because the instructions are quite long. I could do the sweet potatoes in the air fryer, that's easy. And I've got a, this is a bit convoluted. Nothing's hard. You just got to cook the potatoes, you've got to cook the rice. Then you've got to make up the onion vegetable mixture, I guess, with the beans, or the, yeah, black beans, and sweet potatoes, and then it all goes into a baking dish to get baked. But the rice is all cooked. I mean, it sounds really nice and healthy. You just got to, Kevin can top it with his cheese, and I can just throw a bit of vegan cheese on mine if I need to. but it's mainly using, well, I guess I'll just get stuff on. I'll get the sweet potatoes going, I'll get the rice going. I'm still going to cook it in the rice cooker. And then I can start on the other bits, and then I can put the rest of the stuff away. So yeah, we'll just get on with it, I guess. By that white rice, it's so murky, the water. This I think is from the sauce, and it's really very clean. Oh, interesting. Doesn't really need rinsed. Get rid of most of the water though, because I'm cooking it in stock, apparently. I think this is a good recipe. Sounds like it's all stuff that we like, so it does sound good. Can't believe the lack of stuff coming off the rice. I like everything, I guess. You get what you pay for. Well, I think that's all I can do for now. Oh, let's see, potatoes, I've got it for the rice to cook. I had an option of putting some capsicum and corn in, so of course I do that to bulk up our vegetables. And I just didn't tell me to put them in, so I guess you just put them into this mixture, because obviously neither of them require a lot of their cooking time. So I'll put everything in when it's all done, then I'll put it into a baking dish. And I'll probably just bake it tonight ready for dinner. I think that's it. I'm going to put some lime juice on top, and Kevin can put some chili flakes on if he wants. He's actually got that little jar of the chili flakes with the other things. He's now got it in his tape with a little, what do you call it, little trays beside his couch. Coffee table, but it's a coffee cart. I don't know, it's not a coffee cart, is it? I can't think what to call it, but his trolley tray thing over there. You'd normally have like a coffee table beside your couch. Not that we drink coffee much, and Kevin hasn't had a coffee for ages. But is there another name for it? If you can tell me. Even though his is a trolley anyway. So, yeah, I think this will be very tasty. And obviously a lot of fabulous spices in it, so that should be good. So I'm going to have another cup of tea now, and then I'm going to return into the kitchen. You can definitely tell it's food prep day, but obviously I've still got groceries as well that I'm dealing with. And I think I'll just maybe prep stuff for the soup tomorrow, like the celery. I might wash it and get it ready. And I need to buy some brown lentils. I haven't got any brown lentils, I don't think. Pretty sure we're out of them. So I'll get some of them from the source this afternoon probably, or tomorrow morning. And then I'll be able to make the lentil soup for tomorrow. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. I'm not sure Kevin will be thrilled about lentil soup, but he doesn't have to have it. He can have something else. I made the corn soup that he requested last time, and he had one bowl, and I had a couple of bowls, and the dogs had some leftovers because he didn't actually eat it. I don't know why, even though he'd requested it. I think my other corn soup that I make in the Instant Pot is a nicer one, or maybe I just didn't do it properly because I didn't blend it perhaps properly. So maybe, I don't know, who knows. All right, I'm gonna go have my cup of tea, and then I'll come back in and I can put my potatoes on for lunch and tidy up, and then we're kind of done with this stuff today, I think. At least dinner's made. That's a big thing. That's good. I just rang and managed to get a phone appointment with my current GP on Friday, so that's good, so I can see what other options we have, and obviously she's hopefully got the records of what I had done, and then we'll see. I am going to change over to a more local doctor eventually. Well, if I had to go and see her, I would make the appointment for the new doctor. I've already found who I want to go and see. They specialise in chronic pain. It's probably a 15-minute drive rather than a 30+ minute drive each way. And obviously it's in Kiama, so the traffic from here to Kiama, there's not really any traffic. So I think that's going to work out much better, but I'll just transfer over when I need to see someone in person, I guess. So that's good, that's done. And I think I might be almost getting due for a script soon too, so maybe we can do that over the phone. I think I'm down to another 1 month of supply. So I might try and get that done at the same time, and then I don't need to worry for another 6 months. I think by then I might need to go and see him in person again, and then I might change. All right, that's good anyway, because I really want to, I'm thinking like it's beautiful out there now. I mean, I'm a little bit tired because I did stuff in the kitchen, but like hopefully one day I wouldn't be sore and tired. Like we could go for a little walk now, but I really don't want to do anything extra to my heel. And I am a bit tired, so but the thought's there. All right, I'm going to draw my tea. Yet again, you're probably not disappointed. I just chopped up half purple cabbage and my green onion, and I didn't film it, but I chopped up potatoes for my lunch. I think that's what we missed out on. recording again. Oh my gosh, I am a loser today. I just picked up the camera because this is the whale watching boat coming back into the harbour for the first time. It's been down the coast. And it's coming back in for whale watching season. We're going to go and do it definitely this year. We've been waiting till we moved in to do it. And we can take the puppies, which is amazing. I'm not sure we will or not, we'll see. We might go once just by ourselves, and then another time, if it goes well, take the puppies when they're a bit better behaved. But you can take dogs on board, which is really cool. Anyway, it's exciting to see it back in the harbour. Well, I haven't seen it in the harbour. Was it here when we moved? Yes, it was here when we moved in. It was just at the end of the whale watching season. That's why I saw a whale out off in the ocean, didn't I? Coda, stop it. Oh, we are getting there with this. I kept forgetting to press record. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just getting myself all confused. But anyway, I have washed that fruit. I'm about to do the lettuce, and then I think, yeah, my potatoes are almost done. I'll have my lunch. I'll come back in and just finish off the last few bits and pieces, and still got some groceries to get put away as well into the pantry. Make sure I'm recording this time. Oh, I'm terrible some days. My lunch to sit and have it outside, and look, there's a house or something going up over there. Should be checking out the world. It's going to be so different. I mean, I think we're really nice when all the places are built on there. I also brought my laptop out so I can reply to some comments. I'll probably eat first though, and then do that. Did you bring out your toy? We can't play toys out here. That's his very favourite special toy. It wasn't a fail to hit record this time, I just forgot. So that's the casserole. So I've just got some vegan cheese on it, and then I'll add some extra normal cheese to Kevin's because he does like his cheese. I think that's going to be really nice. It's quite spicy, I guess, because lots of spices in it. And it does say to add some, you can add some lemon juice at the end, which I'll do, and then Kevin can put his chili flakes on it, and it should be very tasty. Not sure how many serves it's supposed to do. I'd say that would do us probably 6, probably, so 3 meals perhaps. Anyway, I was also just going to put them away in a second after I wash the Instant Pot. Rubbish to take out, and I just put the lettuce in here put in the fridge. Yeah, I'm just going to clean up and then puzzle for a little bit until it's time to take the doggies on their walk. I think I deserve that today. I feel like I've had a very good, productive day. We'll run that out first though. Oh, and then later on, yeah, I'll do my chia puddings later on. I just wanted to show you how good I've been. I've packed the dishwasher. I have washed and put away the couple of big bowls that I had. I've dished out the dogs in it, so I've already got more dishes there for the sink, for the dishwasher, but we'll do that later on. Vegetables are still drying off, and then they'll get put away. I'm leaving the Instant Pot out because I've got to cook dog dinners in the morning, and so I haven't like wiped down the bench, but everything's ready. And I wasn't going to put the remainder of the groceries away in the pantry, but I did. I thought I'll do that. Oh, it took minutes, not minutes, even probably a minute to put everything away in here. So if you haven't seen our pantry recently, this is it. We really don't have a lot of food. It's quite amazing, really. We do have like grains and jars and stuff, but this is like purely like pantry stuff, I guess. It's working out quite fine. Because I'm only really using 3 shelves. All right, I'm now going to sit and do a bit of puzzle It's a slow puzzle, but I'm enjoying it. And I still make progress, it's just a bit slow. Because I'm not the fastest puzzler in the world. Mainly because I hate sorting out my pieces. So if I did that, I'm sure I'd be a lot quicker. But I just like doing that very, very much. So I'll sit here for a bit and then I'll take the doggies out. Yeah, I feel like I'm making some good progress now. But it's time to take these puppies out. I think I'm missing out on these views and sunsets. We didn't used to get them at our old house. I am officially done for the day. I did my chia puddings, they're done and in the fridge now. And dinner's ready to go. I've also refilled my medication for the week. I just haven't wiped down the bench because I'll do that after I set up dinner because I'm likely to make a mess again. I'm glad I made the trek up the house. This is where the nice sunset is.